against Loki and China. So the China player, who is green, Marco, is a 1900 player, and Fanta is a Loki player. And I didn't know what blue or red my ally rating is, so I generally don't know. So I was expecting either I'm against the 1900 player, in which case I'm going to get fire lanced and fucked up, or I'm against the blue player, which is the Loki player, which is going to spam Hesios. And Loki versus Ra, or Egyptian general, can be tricky. Obviously, you get the upgrades in there, so it's not too bad. But decided to go with Boyd. Actually watched one of his videos earlier, so he taught me via his YouTube. He taught me how to play Ra early on, so that's how I got to 1980. And then I was like, okay, so let me just watch one of his other videos. So I watched this like a year ago, and he was like, okay, go 2 on food, 2 on gold, 8 in total on food, rest on gold. When you're aging up, send, I think it was like 4 or 5 wood, food onto wood, and yeah, something like that. Yeah, oh shit. So let me just play as fast, obviously. So I got, just watch these numbers down here. And then over here, so just want to point this out. So I was just at my little scout round here with my Pharaoh, which is the usual. And then I saw this little thing. So it said the main, I don't care about the caravan cost, but the main thing here was 15% caravan movement speed. So if I do rush someone, if I do rush the Loki player with caravans, whatever. Yeah, I fucked up here. If I do rush the caravan player, the Loki player, and he sends all of his guys and takes along his caravan, they're going to be really slow. Well, no, they're going to be usual speed, but what I'm trying to say is they're not going to be 15% faster. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Anyway, so I decided to leave that elk alone because I was like, I've got 9 over here. I only meant to make 8, but then I had a house guy over here, so did a bit wrong. But instead of sending that house player all the way over here and lose all that spending time, resource gathering time, I was like, yeah, fuck it. So I was like, okay, it's a good base over here. So I got my gold down here, got my food there. Should be able to defend it. Got my gold over there, so this is the right place to go. Obviously I don't want to go defensive down there because otherwise I'm gonna get walled off here, and then lose all this gold. So then aging up. So I want to get the Shadoof, then I want to get the husbandry, then I want to get the plough. That's makes the most sense. So I could have scouted a bit further here. Let me just turn off fog of war. Yeah, so if I scout there with the Pharaoh, I'd have gone, oh, where's food? So yeah, it's usually not food over there anyway, I don't think so. And then I've got my 4, should probably be 5, going on to make a second TC, a 4 TC. Make sure the Pharaoh is empowering. There you go. Because I don't know why it does that. It should just empower automatically. And then gonna scout with this guy, even though, so I was a bit hesitant at scouting this guy because this guy's probably got Immortals or Hesia, and then I've seen up here that China, Reds against China, so let me just check his base. I didn't actually check this on the day. I didn't check his base anytime. Yeah, so I've got no one on food at the moment, so what I should have been doing is had some of these guys from gold actually on these guys. Actually, no, I did kill a cow. That's it, yeah. I really don't want to be making farms up there because he's just going to keep fucking with me. So I'm going to swap those. I'm going to send all those there, and then I'm going to send 6 of my gold mining villages from there to there. And then once I've got enough upgrades for the plough, husbandry, and Shadoof, I'm going to send 4 of these onto that. I still don't know how to do that thing where you send 1 at a time. Like, boop, 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 boop. I can only do it manually. You could say, yeah, I could get these elks, but I'm like, well, I always think rain just makes it faster, right? So let me just fast forward it. So I've sent my wood guys onto there, and then I've sent some wood guys up there. Why on earth did I send wood guys up there? What the fuck? Oh, they weren't even making wood. Okay, I don't know why that was. And then let me just fast forward it again. So I've got plenty on either. Bit of a slow advance time for Ra, I think. Is it? I don't know. So I don't want his guys to be like boom, boom, boom. So I'm going to come down there. I've scouted here, so that's fine. I'm going to wall off here, wall off there, wall off there. I've seen that he started walling, so I'm thinking, okay, so he's playing a bit defensive. I see that my ally starts walling as well. That's good. Send off the crocodile. So I've got the walls going up. I've got the mid-ghoul protecting a bit of this forward gold. I've got siege works to take down the thingamajig. That's not advancing yet because I'm distracted. I've got a market going up over there, and then probably want to make some towers here. Wall here. Wall, 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 wall. Make a little sliver and a gate so they can go through. So I'm being attacked here. It's always the Campbell sending that forward villager, I think, to make those walls. But as he's making Hessiers and Axemen, I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, I definitely want to be making chariots. So I'm up here just scouting, I see that I'm attacking the ox cart by default. I don't want to be doing that. I want to be attacking the villager. Although, oh shit, I should have stuck with the ox cart maybe, I don't know. Oh, actually, no, okay. Actually, just seeing that, I'm not sure how good that guy's. So usually I would go for the farms because it's, you also cost him 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. Well, actually, no, he's north, so was that 60, 70? I can't remember. 80? I can't remember how much farms cost. So see him up there. Let me just see his upgrades. I didn't check this on the day. Oh yeah, it's just 0 upgrades. I wasn't upgrading either because I just wanted the eco upgrades. I wanted to defend, make him lose battles. Yeah, so that's gone up. I want to make a mid-ghoul there just because that's going to protect my ox cart trade line coming down there. Also, just another eco, so military production going. Also, yeah, I literally just played this game. I was like, oh, it's a fun game, so fuck it. Let me just check on my ally again. I did this on the day, so I have no idea what this does. 40% unit movement speed. Fucking hell. Yeah, I went a bit high pitched there. I apologise. So, yeah, he was making a load of axemen and raiding cavalry, so I was doing that. So, you know, I could be making spearmen to go against those, but then, yeah. An axeman to kill his Hessiers, but fuck it. I was like, the mid-ghouls, I think the mid-ghouls are doing good for me. I was looking at my score up here, I was like, okay, so he's doing better than me, but is that's because I aged up and he didn't. Yeah. So I just want to be scouting with this bloke up here. And then not sure why he's not scouting up there. Obviously distracted. So he's getting a bit harassed over there. Let me play it fast again. I should be sending a lot of these guys onto gold, and then make another base up here to solidify that one, wall off here because I've left red open, which is actually not very fair. And then I just want to draw his attention up there. Just check my upgrades. So very soon I'm going to be getting the champion. Upgrades. So yeah, I don't really want to be doing armory stuff. So okay, so I'm getting attacked here. I was considering shifting sands all of his guys over here, but then I was like, got a load of idle guys here. Obviously, yep, put them back on. These guys have skin of the rhino, so they can take out idle units quite easily. And then you want to be using cavalry and spearmen against those. So at some point I want to be upgrading my spearmen upgrades, and that's why I decided to go mythic. Upgrade the one where it upgrades your spearmen. So I want to be building here. Send those straight away. Scouting up there. Got to go over there, so send a couple over there. Also notice he's come from this direction. Well, I didn't notice that on the day, but I've just noticed it, so maybe he scouted over there and went over there, I don't know. So just going to send 4 over there just to make it a bit easier. Yep. So I've been getting most of the food upgrades and eco upgrades. I mean, yeah. I want to send those into battle. Let me just fast forward it again. So barracks coming up to combat the raiding cavalry and violence, and also just had a bit of a buffer. So yeah, I can't, and then I built what's it called, repairing down there. So I like what Red did. He did 2 layers, which was that a chemo thing? I can't remember. Can't remember if someone said that was a chemo thing. Anyway, so let me just do Fog of War off. We'll just check his upgrades as well. Medium. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I generally don't have to play China or really kill them too much because. So I've got my army over here. I'm a bit distracted for whatever reason. I think I'm focusing on rebuilding my eco a bit. Well, doing something with my eco. He's doing what you're supposed to do. Ulf's first. Raiding cavalry. I can see he's making what do you call it? Myth. So I'm like, okay, I need to make more priests. I'm gonna keep these guys up a bit. I wasn't actually paying attention anywhere up here, to be honest. Yeah. Cavalry against Axemen. And then can send these off. I want to rebuild that, repair that. Start getting upgrades for all the spearmen. And then there's another spearman upgrade when I go mythic as well. So these are dead because we don't have much counter units. So I just want to kill those. And then Red tributed me some... can't remember what he tributed me. I can't remember what resource it was, but he sent me like 450... I think it was... oh, you probably saw in the replay. It's probably like 450 gold or something. Because my eco was a bit in shambles. For whatever reason, that ran out and I didn't pay attention for way too long. And whenever a Loki player builds behind... oh yeah, I went mythic as well. Whenever a Loki or Norse player goes behind me, I just want to take that straight away because there's always small problems. So I'm like, okay, he's got an idle TC up there. I want to be shifting sands a few villages with a pharaoh. So, and then also a tornado here because that's his main food source. Pretty sure it does destroy it, doesn't it? Yeah. Nice. Because that's going to cost them 300 to rebuild on both wood and gold. So I get really lucky here. So here's a little thing I do. So you would think that's going up. Like if I just left it as is and just played default, it would go up. But what I do is I go chariot against that guy, chariot against that guy, chariot against that guy. That guy's still building. Let me go over there. Let me go over here. That guy's still building. Then we send that guy there, and you know that's the best way to do it, especially with archers, and then make sure they're not running into that base. So he was so close to taking it up, I really fucked him up there. But if you don't micro, you just fucked. So I want to destroy this a little bit more, and then flee because I'm being surrounded. I can't take that army on. I lose that battle, as Boyd says, and then let me just check my all that. So yeah. I'm not sure if I had to skin a rhino first time. I don't know. I need to send these guys in. This is why it's really important to also have your hotkeys as dot and whatever or comma. Just keep clicking these buttons. Make sure your villages aren't dying. Sorry, idle, I mean. So now that I've fucked up green, Red's got a good foothold. Well, I wouldn't say foothold, but he's got a good update. But I'm not sure if Walls versus Violence will do anything because Walls versus Violence is going to be like 2 seconds. So I don't think if all his army is here, green shouldn't have any army down here. Yeah, so he's got this little thing here which Red could easily take, but I think he's going... Is he? Okay, I didn't realise that, but he's going for Blue's base. So he sends a bunch of... myth units down here, so I send my pharaoh from there and then start making a few more priests, get those in, and then once that's built a bit more, rebuild that wall a little bit more. Oh yeah, doing that now. Oh no, I really want to get my pharaoh in the shifting sands because that's going to make things a lot faster. It's actually going to make it like 75% build rate, god damn. So 75% quicker. So shifting sands up here just because I need more population space, and also want to get a bit of a foothold as well because he keeps harassing me. So yeah, well, yeah, I just want to get behind the fucking really. I just want to see if green was ever sending any resources over. No, it wasn't. Okay, that's fine. And then he sends a bunch of trees, so I send in my Avenger and start making priests and mercs. Actually, I'm not sure if I made mercs on this battle. But yeah, I really need to be... I've got all my gold in one pot, so I really need to be expanding, making mid-goals there or there, taking over this gold mine over there, really getting up my market, but for whatever reason I didn't. So I really want to be going for his eco up here, because his eco was a bit fucked as it was. Just going to see the upgrades. So instead of going for the small armory upgrades, I was just going for army space and eco upgrades, and just upgrade fully maxed to that, and then I'll go for the armory upgrades. And then at some point oh, that was good timing actually. Make armories down here, because I know I need them at some point. I was just looking to do some damage to green, but then I saw this little up here. So that really fucks up blue, because when you fuck up Norse players, they usually just mine in one spot, really, I think. Let me just check his... yeah, so his eco is dead. And then I see that he's doing that, so I just get the fuck out of dodge before I get surrounded. And I want to take the fight next to some places that's got those. I mean, maybe I should have put those inside, but I don't think it's going to do too much damage against violence. So, again, he's sending in giants, so what's that priest not doing it? So I want to be using those to attack those, and then I go really fucked up. So let me just check this. 34, 10, 1. 34, 10, 1. So what's that, like 7, 8, 6, 1. So he's good, like he's fucked me up, like he's, you know. Oh shit, they're all down there. Okay, I definitely didn't notice that for a very long time. Okay, maybe I did. But anyway, that was a good play by green, trying to take out the opposition, his blue's opposition. Because I'm being really jammy and stuff, and if he did that against red, it wouldn't have done too much damage, because red's built quite nicely, actually, I must admit. That's like a promo for the game. That is a beautiful Greek build. Damn. There's something really nice about that build, I must admit. Anyway, so yeah, rebuild that. Still got this base up here. So at this point, I'm really fucked. I think red does send me some resources. Let me just check. Oh shit, yeah, he's got a lot. So yeah. But because, there we go. Thank you very much. Yeah, he sends me enough to get me going again. I'll build another market down here. Don't realise this for a long time, but I've very short on gold. Try my best to take the forward gold mines. Let me just slow it down for the last few minutes or seconds. Oh yeah, that kept going in there for some reason, and then yeah, so yeah. But yeah, that was a fun game. I need to play Supremacy a lot more, because that's how you get better fighting other people. And what's annoying is that Ra is my main on Supremacy, but I never ever play it on Settlers, or... Actually, I do play it on Zelda, because then you do like 4 farms, rain... Well, 3 or 4 farms, rain, send some food to your allies, and then, yeah. So please quit. Let me just fast forward it. We're just to scout the map, so, yeah. I think I played that. I don't know any other change I would do, apart from potentially at one point building more forward a bit earlier, just to take the forward gold mines. But as you can see, I was building a mid-goal here to protect that, a mid-goal here to protect stuff, and then I was like, let me build a backup one over here because it keeps attacking that. Mid-goal over here to protect that gold mine. So I was playing quite safely. Yeah. I didn't get that many army upgrades because I didn't have the resources, and it was better just to keep going for units. But no, it was fun. I generally don't know what Fanta Claw's rating was, but I'm really hoping it wasn't like 15, 16 or late 16. I'm hoping it was mid 1700s. I don't know. You'll probably mention it in the comments. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, it was a fun game. Let me just check the economy. So Stephen had a really good thing. Yeah, it was really nice at tributing that. Had favour because I had the monuments. Military count. Well, I think that's against the easier opponent, for sure. And then I would have assumed that Marco would have had the higher building raised. Obviously, blue was the... Oh, what? Okay, so he was going for my buildings then, obviously. But I would have thought as Marco had fire lancers, he would go for military buildings and houses and towers and stuff like that. But it's all good. Yep. Cavalry against his axemen, so that makes sense. That will make sense. I was making a load of priests against his there. And then, yeah, no, I think it was a good game. I really liked Red's play. I didn't actually watch it. I'll probably watch it at some point. Oh, damn, he got Secrets of the Titans as well. But obviously, Green was trying to take out the weaker player, so maybe he thought I was the weaker player or just trying to give his ally a boost. I don't know. Yeah, because then if I quit... So sometimes when you do those sort of flood things, the enemy quit, and then that makes it 1v2 or 2v1. Yeah. Should have killed this as well because that was taking up population space. I forgot I had that. I saw that last minute and then I was like, oh, they're going to quit soon. It counts as another death or whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, good game.